second as we have our main event underneath the... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Good-looking jab. Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? Nice counter. Good one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and two gladiators going at it.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beat? On to the second round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place, your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. Can't land the jab there. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it.
off. What you doing? I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Do your business.
Stop up, stop down.
Stay focused.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. The fight's not...
Let's do it.
Give me your gloves.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Let's do it.
7. Do you still want to fight?
Right, up you get. Up you get.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Who's handling is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose?
Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed. This bout is a lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. That left uppercut doesn't score. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter will hold that. And down goes Crawford. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You're okay.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So it's plan B time after... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that nut.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner needs...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. The bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter punch caught him clean. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez. Sergio Maravilla Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice counter. It's all offense all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Good counter punching. Sergio Martinez is dazed. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice stop, but that won't score. How about that time counter shot? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
There's the bell for round 2. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That counter shot lands. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Maravilla in some trouble here. Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he going to be able to make it back up? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. It's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sergio Martinez is dazed. Maravilla is flat on his back. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and that one really got down goes Sergio Martinez. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
In the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. You don't want to trade shots. And he misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter-punch. Nice counter shot. Sergio Martinez is the Argentine. Martinez is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have...
Roll that left hook.
Are you okay?
Listen, you've switched up. What do you do?
You've co- Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now, introducing first, Sinise. How will these two fighters handle? And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Caution being thrown to the wind. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about pursuing that last round. Well, this fight is not... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter shot by her. There's a counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about pursuing that last round. And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. Beautiful counter punch. She got clipped by that counter. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. She wasn't ready for that counter. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This fight has a real good flow to it. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Talk about pursuing that last round. And a round that seemed like he... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Big swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook doesn't score. Landed. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. You are ready.
Oh, wait a minute. Delphine Pursoon on her back foot. Let's talk about Pursoon in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over. Time for the 5th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Pursuit. This is the beginning of round 6, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot by her. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
A perfect counter lands. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens,
So we enter the final 10 seconds here, and she knocked the wind out of her, and it took her off her feet. Look at this replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. You're okay.
Let's talk about pursuing in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Here comes round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? She catches and counters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She scores with that counter. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch. And Delphine Pursoon hits the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Can you continue?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Pursoon in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
There's the bell to start round 8. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And she just wobbled Delphine Pursuit. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying,